What is up, you guys? Nick here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If you have been following this channel for some time now, you will know I focus my investment strategy around innovative disruption, companies positioning themselves ahead of the curve that will then dominate the coming landscape, novel technologies that are years ahead of their time. In my opinion, there are few companies who accomplish this better than the subject of today's video. Few companies using as groundbreaking and innovative technology. For those Cathy Wood, ARK Invest fanatics, this is right up your alley. This stock is also one of my personal largest holdings, as I really do believe their technology will change the way humans fundamentally treat disease and even think about the concept of disease. The company I am analyzing in today's episode is the novel, the groundbreaking, the notorious CRISPR Therapeutics. CRISPR Therapeutics are so wide-moted, and their technology and advancement in the biopharma industry are virtually endless. Scientists and researchers haven't even scratched the surface of what this technology could potentially do. In today's video, I'll be covering what this company is, what they are trying to accomplish in their pipeline, why ARK Invest is so bullish on this stock, and where their share price could ultimately reach in the coming months and quarters. We have a ton to get to in today's video, but first, Webull is offering 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700 for free. All you have to do is 1. Sign up, 2. Open an account, and 3. Deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a complete no-brainer. Webull offers some of the best analytics in the game, are a 0% commissions trading platform, and even if you get the worst stocks, you're still getting like a 20% ROI guaranteed. Complete no-brainer in my point of view. This offer ends soon, don't sleep on it. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. I do a ton of videos like this, and we'll be doing a follow-up video for a reason you will see soon on CRISPR Therapeutics. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And without further ado, let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so CRISPR Therapeutics, what is it and what are they trying to accomplish? Well, CRISPR technology is encompassed in gene editing. CRISPR stands for clustered, regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats. This has been a massive area of research as of late. CRISPR is a part of a bacterial genome that is used to defend against viruses. If a virus is attacking a bacteria that is equipped with CRISPR, the CRISPR is able to, in a sense, scan the virus's DNA, and if it matches up to a specific sequence of the virus's DNA, it can then cut that part out, rendering the virus disabled. It's a defense mechanism. You can think of CRISPR as molecular scissors that, when activated, can track down a specific sequence of DNA and simply snip it out. Now you can imagine just how beneficial this technology could be for scientists and researchers. Imagine you were born with a mutation in a specific place in your genome. If you could have a way to cut that misspelt sequence out and replace it with a proper sequence, your particular disease could potentially be mitigated. This is exactly what CRISPR in a nutshell is able to accomplish. I do actually have a degree in science, and I am aware that this is vastly simplified, but just come on guys, don't at me. There are many mutations in the human genome that cause debilitating sickness from just a few pieces of the genome being misspelled. These are illnesses such as sickle cell anemia, hemophilia, cystic fibrosis, and many others. Now what CRISPR Therapeutics is trying to do is use this technology originally created by bacteria to go into the human genome, tag it so it tracks down the part of the genome that is mutated, snip it out, and then replace it with the proper sequence. Pretty simple. It's extremely ingenious and innovative, and many analysts and researchers are predicting it will be the medical norm within a few years or decades. Instead of treating chronic illness with a high cost and a burden on the healthcare system, CRISPR could be a one-and-done treatment to essentially fix the problem at the root instead of treating. This is much less expensive in the long run and can transform lives for the better. CRISPR Therapeutics is leading the charge in this technology, and investors are realizing this and jumping all over the stock. This stock has been surging in the past few months, as with the increase in awareness on the healthcare system during the global health situation, many investors are bullish on the coming healthcare-related environment. It's extremely important to note that CRISPR has already been proving itself. It has results and is literally curing once thought incurable diseases. It also has much more potential outside of single gene mutations, as researchers are continuously discovering what this technology is able to do. Cathy Wood, the legendary helm of ARK Invest, is extremely bullish on CRISPR Therapeutics and what they have in their pipeline. It's their third highest stock in terms of market value and weight, with over $1 billion market value, over 6.4 million shares, and over 5% of their total portfolio weight. Cathy Wood is quickly becoming one of the most influential and respected investors, as her and ARK Invest's track record is a thing of beauty. She is always positioned for the coming landscape, and she sees huge promise in CRISPR Therapeutics. Take note of that. One of CRISPR Therapeutics' top prospects is CTX001, a treatment for the rampant sickle cell disease and beta thalassemia that affect how red blood cells carry oxygen. This treatment is working very well, and early test results have shown extremely promising results. There is currently a trial involving patients that will be reported in 2021, and I for one want to be exposed to the results prior to their actual release. I would not be surprised that when these results come out, the share price absolutely skyrockets. CRISPR has formed a partnership with Vertex Pharmaceuticals to develop many new treatments using this exact technology. Now, why is Cathy Wood so bullish on this company? Well, although CRISPR is currently targeting single gene diseases like sickle cell anemia and beta thalassemia, the real big grant money and research is surrounding cancer. Cancer research takes in the bulk amount of research interest, investor interest, and publicity. And what do you know? CRISPR Therapeutics is now positioning themselves at the forefront of this battle. They are enrolling patients in CAR-T therapy, which uses gene editing to give the human body's pre-existing immune cells the ability to find, recognize, and attack certain types of cancer cells. Basically, creating an army to attack cancer. This is obviously massive for the way our healthcare system fundamentally works and looks at cancer and its potential treatment. This therapy has already been proven to work and has shown dose-dependent reduction in sizes of tumors. It's important to note that we are in the infancy of this technology. This wasn't even known just over a decade ago, and it's already proven its worth in endless ways. Analysts are positioning themselves in this company and their tech to be exposed to the promise this company holds 3, 5, 10 years down the line. This is what we as long-term investors do. The company has inked in collaborations with Vertex and Duchenne to combat muscular dystrophy, CF, and other diseases that they are currently keeping under wraps. There are also hints the company will use this technology to turn off or on signals from cells. This could be an absolute game changer in medicine, if you don't know what I mean. For example, a gene could be silenced in terms of, let's say, cholesterol production for those who are emitting too much cholesterol. This technology could combat endocrine diseases, which are a huge burden on healthcare dollars. There is also discussion about whether this could be potentially a treatment for ALS, Alzheimer's, or even novel types of viral infections. It's not so much that this is a novel technology, but rather a whole new industry of itself. A whole new fundamental shift in the way medicine and the treatment of diseases are looked at. Their shares are currently hovering around $168 USD, down 473 on the shortened last trading day, down 2.73%. They are up almost 40% in just the last month and have shown huge promise as of late. We can see the intense investor interest all over this company and resultingly their stock. I do think if any information comes back on their trials and the types of research and diseases they are focusing on currently, we could see the share price in the 300s by late 2021. I would not be surprised if we saw almost a doubling of the stock. They are leading the race in terms of CRISPR and its potential, in my opinion. They are now a large cap company with a $12 billion market cap and have an incredibly high delta of a 52-week low of 32 and a high of 178, showing just how much the stock has surged in the past year. I do think we will climb back up to new highs in the new year. The treatment of the disease and the advancement of healthcare are hot button issues right now, and investors and analysts are willing to pay high prices as there is so much promise with this company and the industry at large. It's for these reasons that I have been and will continue purchasing shares on dip days in the coming weeks and months. Their next fiscal quarter end is on the 31st of December, and I do want to be exposed prior to this date. I will be following this company extremely closely, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Do not forget about the Webull promo, 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. Worst case scenario, it's still more than a 20% ROI. That's a no-brainer. Smash the like button if you haven't already. I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care. Happy trading. Cheers.